It's been over 5 months since our last episode in the modded Starfield playthrough, and in that time, I've done some unspeakable things. I've spent hours of my life grinding away in first-person shooters, I've gone astray in the depths of Minecraft, and I've lost my soul to the factories of Arknight's infield. But now I have returned to once again take up my mantle as space explorer and adventurer, and to boldly go where corporate executives send me in my quest to help Ryujin Industries achieve the pinnacle of greatness. So, welcome everyone to the channel. I am your OG-san Vtuber Gruzbee, and the Catgirl mascot is Fumi-chan. Join us on our continued playthrough of Starfield. So grab your snacks, sit back, relax. We're doing this. Alright, so we are still here in Ryujin Industries headquarters, and we've got some missions to do. The last mission that we were assigned was we needed to travel to Gagarin Landing in the Alpha Centauri system to obtain a security keycard. If I want the security chief to speak to me, I should wear a suit or security uniform. I can buy a suit from Ito in the Ryujin Tower lobby. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Let's go get a suit. Let's look the part. And let me see. I'm trying to remember how to get out of here now. I think we go this way.
Keep out of my way.
Is it this way? I do not know. Maybe?
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Oh, well, okay. Well, maybe, oh my God, I'm doing everything wrong here. It's, you know, this is what happens when you take some time off. Okay. All right. We found our way out. Thank goodness. Okay, so we need to go to the lobby and we need to buy a suit. All right, let's see. Who? Let me see. This is that's weapons. Who's gonna sell me a suit? Is it you? No, you're not the person I need to talk to. Why does it say location? So the game did something really weird. When I booted it up, it was putting me through my paces like I had just installed the game. So there must have been a big update in the past few months or something. So it may do this thing where it discovers all new locations. I don't know. You must be who I need to talk to. Yes. Oh my God, I need to stop that. I'm so used to pressing the F key for other games. All right, so I need to talk to you.
Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product store. Looking for a Neuro app?
Let me see what you have for sale.
Have a look. If something catches your eye, let me know.
Okay, I need apparel. Corpo boardroom suit, power suit, salary suit, executive suit. Decisions. I kind of like the boardroom suit myself. Well, we'll just go with that.
Have a good one.
Okay, let's get that put on real fast. Okay. Purple boardroom Frostwolf. What is that? A cocktail of the combat enhancer whiteout and the military performance chem Recon stem. Oh. Oh, I don't... Okay, so it worked. Nice. All right, let's go do our job here.
How's everything with you?
Do, 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 do,
I
do.
used to be an actuary. Now,
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
All right, and we are going all the way to the Sky Suite. Excellent. Floor access restricted. Let me check my quests again. Travel to Gagarin Landing. Okay. Gagarin Landing. Oh, in the out. Why am I going there? Maybe. Maybe that leads outside. That must be it. That must lead to the outside. Okay, we're gonna see if we can fast travel. Where's my ship at? My ship. Fast travel to selected location? Yes. Okay, and I really don't hope I don't have any contraband. I don't think I do. It should be fine. It should be fine. I've got to save. If something happens, I'll just, we'll deal with that when the time comes. But I'm pretty sure I don't have any contraband.
Net construction is a dead industry. Those jobs are coming back. But building medical, archimizing, these tutorials are dedicated civilians. We're just hoping that they'll show the same dedication in return.
I don't recall the level up music being quite so triumphant.
our investor visit.
You have
All
any
right.
problems? You should talk to Chief Pretorius. She'll help you out.
UC Security Chief.
You need help with something?
Maybe. I need you to hand over your security key card. Like that's gonna work.
Yeah, right. Is this some kind of joke?
Look, I don't have time for details, but it's an emergency.
If it's an emergency, it sounds like you need to make time for those details.
Okay, look, let's talk this over. I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card.
Okay, I will wear you down eventually. So just, save yourself a headache and just give me what I want now.
Oh my god. You're serious, aren't you?
I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't so important.
I hear you, but it doesn't change anything.
Dang. I'll wear you down eventually, serve yourself a headache, and just give me what I want now.
What did I do to deserve?
Yay, it worked.
Here's the card. Just make
So-
sure you give it back when you're done.
So you just keep saying the same thing over and over again, and you get what you want. I'm gonna have to remember that. Okay, so now, where do we go?
I don't miss all the extra heat from the old forges, that's for sure.
I gotta go all the way back to Ryujin Tower. I flew all the way to Alpha Centauri for this. What a pain in the butt. I hope the money's worth it. That's all I can say. I even bought a suit for this. I feel kind of cheated, you know? It's like, go buy a suit. I mean, that suit cost me like what, 400? Wasn't cheap. I bought a suit. I drove all the way out here, and this is what they've got. I'm gonna remember this.
Liftoff looks good. All systems are go.
Operations. Let's do this.
I hate being stuck in the office.
All right, Imogen. We gotta talk, you and I.
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
As a matter of fact, I do. Like taking candy from a baby.
I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know I said that. Overall, not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
Oh, heck yes. 2,500. That'll pay for that suit. Let's see. I hope this is a real challenge. My skills are languishing.
We'll soon find out, won't we? This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
All right. The Astro Lounge sounds exciting.
I thought that might spark interest. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
Okay, what are these companies?
Infinity Ltd. Is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can.
Well, consider it done.
That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their Financial Manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
Read the dossier so I say all the right things? Got it.
Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd. rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
All right. Sounds like that meeting is going to be chaos.
Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
Look, I just bought a suit. All right, fine.
I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Okay, fitted business suit. Fitted business suit, huh? Let's see, what is this fitted business suit? Oh, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. All right, let's look over this dossier. Okay, so, dossier, Arthur Cruz, notable relationships, none, self-made man, personality, charismatic and friendly, enjoys talking to people, stickler for facts and details, driven by credits and how to increase his accounts. Financial security is everything. Talking points, Infinity profits are fabricated, one audit would ruin them. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher and produce a higher quality product. Infinity's marketing and legal teams can't compare to Ryujin's. Ryujin Industries provides financial security. I bet they really don't. And then we've got Zola Adisa. Narcissist, obsessed with public perception, appreciation for professionalism in manner and appearances, drawn toward innovation, enjoys being part of something new, quality is key, strong dislike to be associated with anything less. Infinity Ltd is the cheap version of Ryujin Industries. Infinity is a follower, not a leader when it comes to innovation. Blah, 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 blah. I think I got the gist. Okay. Okay, I'm really not digging this suit, but you know, whatever. Whoa, my God.
Miss Solso's bad side.
Pressed the wrong button and took off like a bullet. Okay, let's see. You know, the way these two businesses are set up on either end of this long avenue here, it's sort of like something you would see from, like, I don't know, some sort of grim fairy tale. If it were a fairy tale, like, you know, you've got like two evil corporations trying to outdo the other one, but they're like separated by a river or something, or a bridge. They're constantly sending spies across, back and forth from one to the other.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
All right, it's been a hot minute since I've been in here. How do I get it? Okay, here we go. All right, Zola Adisa. As I live and breathe.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business or just out to escape?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime.
So, someone's sure out to impress you if you're at the Astral Lounge.
That would be Infinity Ltd.
Ooh. Does bringing you out to a fancy setting like this really work in Infinity's favor?
Of course. They're putting forth effort to impress us, which shows they value and respect us. It won't have any significant impact when it comes down to business decisions, but it makes a good impression.
I see. So, a deal with Infinity Ltd. That sounds risky.
Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me.
Well, Infinity Ltd. is the cheap version of Ryujin Industries.
Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause.
As it should. Infinity lacks clear vision with constant reorganization.
Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
Okay, so now we need to make our way to the other side of the room. Well, Arthur Cruz, as I live and breathe.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business.
Well, you look like quite the businessman yourself.
Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well-dressed as yourself, you either got great taste or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd., do you?
If I wanted to work in tech, I'd choose Ryujin.
Ryujin Industries. Now there's a name with some weight to it. And not all of it good, mind you.
Why? What have you heard?
Only that they don't mind doing a little dirty work to get the job done. A corporation like that is one move away from a pure nightmare. Plus, I'm sure their legal and financial departments are up to their eyeballs in payouts. Hush money, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's the cost of maintaining high profits and innovation, my guy.
True. Every company has their secrets, let's say. And Ryujin has been quite lucky when it comes to keeping those secrets on lockdown. I'm sure Lucas Drexler at Infinity would give an arm and a leg to learn Ryujin's methods. Of course, I'll be the first to say Drexler owes the majority of their profits to Ryujin as it is. Since I have your ear as one business person to another, I'm curious to know your thoughts on Infinity Ltd.
The suit really does work.
I wouldn't mind throwing a few points their way.
Okay, well, first of all, I wouldn't recommend any deal with Infinity Ltd.
Is that so? Lay it on me then.
Okay, Infinity profits are, how shall we say, fabricated. One audit would basically ruin them.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
Yes. To compare, Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher. Quality included.
Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
All right, so now I just need to go switch the presentation.
Holy shit!
Are you talking to me? Oh, it's locked. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this now.
I'm not in the mood.
You're not in the mood? Nobody's ever in the mood. Okay, so next
It's party time.
we get the heck out of here.
Got a problem?
I feel like I've ran back and forth so many times. I put a groove in the concrete. Is this concrete? Yeah, it looks like concrete. Okay, I'm getting out of this suit.
Supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system?
Just the person I wanted.
I also thought I had a mod that allowed me to talk to people in the third person without doing the whole jump in their face nonsense.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
I'll have to look into that. I may have gotten rid of it. I don't remember. Okay, socializing really isn't my thing. We'll do piece of cake or cake of peace.
You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you.
Oh,
The
don't flatter
Astronaut
me.
can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks.
Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
Hey, I don't show my crack to just anybody. Let me see. I'll put the credits to good use. Or are bonuses common?
Only as common as the flawless assignments you pull off. No one wants to clean up a mess. It takes a toll on several departments, which is why we like to promote a clean assignment.
All right, well, I'm going to be gracious, and I'm just going to say thank you for the bonus.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter.
All right, sowing discord. Mission updated. Accidents happen. All right. All right. Let's hear what the next, blah, 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 blah. Let's hear what's next on the agenda.
Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain.
Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love.
Okay. You're just teaching them a lesson? Do I get to use my fists?
Exactly. A very valuable lesson that they will hopefully learn from. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits.
Oh yeah, we're all here for that filthy, dirty, stinking money.
For gross negligence and tank the public's perception.
All right, let's make the competition pay.
Nice to see you don't need any extra motivation. Not all of our operatives are thrilled with the idea of these assignments. And I know you've heard this before, but take care to not get caught. We don't want to give any room for authorities to suspect foul play.
Uh-huh. Very well. Okay, so don't get caught. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, accidents happen. Need to travel to Hope Tech on Polvo in the Valo system to plant an arc device. I don't remember what an arc device is, other than the thing that powered Tony Stark's Iron Man suit. But, you know, let's do this.
Yes? What? Howdy.
It's like I'm seeing double. Yeah, I think I made that joke before.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Oh my god, what is this? What the crap? What in the heck? No, 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 no. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. I just walked through the door. I really, really don't understand. Okay, we're gonna pretend that that was an anomaly.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes from them.
Okay, see, their Hopetown security. Who was this? Hopetown security. Did they just lose their minds? Is that what had happened? Just people randomly shooting at me? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Maybe they didn't like how I was dressed. Okay, how am I going to get up there? Is the real question. Let's see. Oh, there's some stairs. Okay. There's still bodies here from my last one of my last a long job a long time ago. Oh, how do I get in there? I think I go up the ladder. Look, I'm gonna close that door. You saw nothing.
Having a good one?
Yeah, I'm having a great one. How about you? Huh, there's actually a storage box with stuff in it. On a ship that hasn't been completed yet. That's really interesting.
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Okay, I'm not gonna pick a fight with you. That's great. I'm not gonna do it. Woo. Okay, which way did I come in? This way. I really hope those two unfortunate souls that I had to dispatch don't get me in trouble with Imogen. Imogene? Why do I keep saying Imogen? It might be Imogen. I can't remember. We're just gonna say whatever comes to mind. That works. Okay. Can I just fast travel without having to get on my ship? I think I can. Let's try. See if I can do it. Bet I can. Nice. Oh my God, put the gun away. Oh, that almost wasn't good.
Hey there, got an update for me?
As a matter of fact, I do. I planted the arc device.
Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight.
Oh yeah.
As for your performance, there is that bit of trouble to account for along the way.
Oh my
Believe me,
God.
I tried to stick up for you, but Lyndon's a real stickler for details.
Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off.
Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged a bonus through Lyndon.
Apparently you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal.
I see. Man, I can't believe those two random stupid security guards that just opened fire on me, got me in trouble. Well, I told you I'll run this place someday.
Why did I have a feeling you'd bring that up? You've still got quite a ways to go, so let's keep it real and get back to basics. You can think of this next assignment as a stepping stone on your way to greatness. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely.
Okay. Look, I sabotaged a company for stealing from us. This is classic hypocrisy.
Call it what you want, but it's your job nonetheless. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market.
The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor.
Okay, well, I mean, Trident's gonna hate it when they find out those schematics are missing.
The Trident star yard orbits Aquila in the Cheyenne system, so you'll still be in free star space.
I feel bad for whoever gets to inform the executives about the theft of something so valuable. Just remember to keep things clean. The results are more satisfying that way.
Alright. I think that's probably the thing I don't like the most about the Ryujin missions is it's go here, do this, come back. Go here, do this other thing, come back. Go do this other thing and come back. Go all the way across the galaxy, do this one thing, come back. Sometimes I would just like to travel across the galaxy and be there for a while. You know, maybe get a coffee. Take in a show. Spend the night in a luxury hotel or something. Enjoy room service. I'm just saying, there should be some amenities to my job. Instead of just rush, 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 do, come back, come back. I am terrible at piloting with a mouse and keyboard.
Welcome to Trident Star Yard. All customers are welcome to enjoy our amenities.
They said the magic word. Amenities. All right, let's get there a little bit faster, shall we? Yes, I think we shall.
On outer hatch. We're docked.
All right, and here we go. I wonder if I can buy a starship while I'm here.
Trident Luxury Lines. Trident.
Security monitoring on premises. Maybe if I save up for 1,000,000 years, I'll be able to afford a Trident.
Every corner.
Uh-huh. That looks like a nice ship.
You sure you're in the right place? Hey there.
Got some business here?
Okay, let's not do that. I probably need to, probably need to check my... Need to check my missions here. Let's let's see what are my missions here. Okay, so I need to obtain the schematics. That's what it is. Speak to... Oh, no, I don't... That's not what I need to do. I need to do this one. Obtain the schematic. I've been tasked with obtaining a prototype schematic at Trident Luxury Line Star Yard. Ideally, I need to find a way to get it without getting caught. Okay, so... It's going to be in there. So there's a vent.
We've got our eyes on you.
Oh man, this one's not going to be easy. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that one. Oh, don't tell me I messed up. Oh, I think I did. Oh, got it. Yes. Oh, what is that? Ew. Heat leeches, disgusting. Oh my God, why? Alright, got it. Prototype schematic. Yoink! And that's how that's done. Okay, see, I don't like it when I come out and they're just facing the wall like that. It's very upsetting. I'm gonna have to look at my mods when I'm finished with this because, yeah, something isn't right. I think a few of my mods aren't working correctly. Could be that they're obsolete or something. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works, but could be.
Separation complete.
All right, and back we go. I can't remember exactly how many missions there are for Ryujin. I do know that they kind of escalate, and when they escalate, boy, do they.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op.
Just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic?
I might have a schematic, but you know, truth be told, I'm insulted you even had to ask.
Please, you're not the type that needs to be babied. If it makes you feel better, consider it a formality. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but first, Ularu wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
My, I'm already moving up in the world.
I hate being stuck in the office.
Ho ho! We're going to see the big wigs now.
Whew. Ryujin certainly spared no expense on their exec floor.
I've been waiting here for ages.
I think that was the single most stressful experience of my life.
Almost like a completely different world up here.
Can I help you?
No, you can't. Oh my god, I guess maybe?
Name an appointment.
None of your business and none of your business. I'm expected. Actually, you know, I didn't realize that was an option. Let's just say none of your business. Yes, none ya.
Anything concerning Ularu Chen or Masako Imada is my business. If you have a problem with that, you can speak to HR. So again, name and appointment.
She's with me, Maeve. We have an appointment with Ularu. She should be expecting us.
I was
Thank you,
hoping she would be behind me.
Ularu's in a meeting with Genevieve, but they should be done any minute now if you want to wait right here.
Thanks, Maeve.
Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that
I've got
always
my
your
eye
response?
on you.
I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far?
Well, it's right up my alley, really.
In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do and pulled off success every time.
Every
5
time.
successful standard assignments and 1 specialized.
Oh, a few incidents here and there, but nothing we can't handle, right?
I'll have you know those 2 punks jumped me.
I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
She's the best operative I've ever hired.
And she is eating up the fact that she hired me. She is feasting on that like it's a meal that will never end.
Isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly.
Look, I've dealt with all sorts of people. I know how to get my way.
That's exactly the type of operative I want. Someone who doesn't take no for an answer. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, use them.
Sure. But I can tell you right now, he's not getting any of my credits.
Negotiation it is, then. Because losing such a valuable asset is certain to have repercussions. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept is just beneath me.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it?
I think it's stupid, but whatever.
Exactly.
Just get what we need. You'll find him above the Lux condos in Sidonia's Plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope she doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
All right, so I need to travel to Sidonia. Oh man, I gotta go to Mars. That sucks.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Look, I got a badge that says "Go wherever I want to" badge. Tell me, don't wander into any restricted areas.
Well, that wasn't too bad for your introduction. What do you think of Ularu?
She seems a little full of herself if you ask me.
No one loves Ularu more than Ularu. She's smart, climbed her way up to Chief Operations Officer all by herself. Of course, now she expects if she can do it, anyone can. So her standards tend to be a bit over the top. Let me know if you have any questions regarding your assignment. And enjoy your time in Sidonia. It's certainly no Neon.
Oh, God, how well I know. All right. Oh, let's do it. So, Genie, is it?
For you? No. Only Ularu calls me that, and it's not up for negotiation.
Too bad. Too bad. Okay, well, can you tell me more about Simon Ryujin?
I worked with Simon a lot in my time as a field op. He's a perpetually grumpy man, but I think he just likes to keep his distance. Getting close to people isn't a luxury he can afford in his line of work, much like ours.
All right, is there anything I should know about Cydonia before I go? You know what? There's nothing I need to know about Cydonia that I don't already know. It's Mars, it's dusty, and it's Mars. That's pretty much all I need to know.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are clear to land in Cydonia.
Yay, Cydonia, here we come. Okay, see where it says here Mars launch pad partially explored? I have been over this and over this. I do not know what I am missing, and I do not know why it only shows 33%. I've gone up to the top, I've gone down to the bottom. I don't know what I'm missing. I really don't. I think it's a glitch. Gotta be a glitch. Oh yeah, my suit. Let's go. I love this spacesuit. Good God. I don't know why that scared the living crap out of me. I mean, I'm not lying. That literally sent cold chills down my spine. I've never been jump scared in Starfield before. I've got 250 hours on this game, and that is the first time I have ever been legitimately jump scared. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Holy crap. Dude, what are you wearing? And where can I get one?
Careful near the railings on the upper levels.
I need to find a real bar.
Okay. Simon Ryujin, I presume.
You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going?
Well, I'm sure something will open up soon. Miners are always needed in Cydonia.
Yeah. I just wish Cydonia had a bit more to offer while I'm trying to enjoy my unemployment. Not much in the way of entertainment around here. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year.
Oh, is that a fact? Well, as a matter of, I happen to know that the Razor Derby is the only real sport. The true sport. The one and only sport.
You're Damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Staryards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
Oh, great. So it's a fetch quest within a fetch quest. It's my favorite kind, my guy. All right, let's hear about this side job. Actually, you know what? No. I already said you weren't going to get a dime of my money, and I mean that. Surely that's negotiable.
For this little tidbit? Believe me, I know exactly what this is worth.
Oh my god, the persuasion check is not going to work too good. That price is too high and you know it.
Hold on. I never said that was my final offer.
Okay, I know you'd like to help me if you could, because you seem like a genuinely nice person.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
I do.
Alright, I'll lower the price, but that's my final offer. Unless you may prefer the side job now?
Crap. Tell me about this side job.
You're going to like it. As you may guess, being an informant is not without its risks. I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. Milai Liskova. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider my fee to be waived.
Okay, I don't know what my bosses at Ryujin Industries would say about this. I mean, honestly, this is a Bethesda game. I don't have a problem, disposing of a few problems, but I'm trying to play the story here. All right, let's just say, finding people is my specialty, consider her disposed of. Actually, you know what, let's go with this one. I'm not going to kill someone for you.
Well then, let's see those credits.
Crap. Fine.
You're going to like it. As you may... I've heard there's a merc if you take her out.
Okay. Alright. That's what it takes.
Good. Milai's ship is called the Datura. And like I said, you can find her in orbit around Saturn. Just remember to bring the gun back as proof.
Ugh. Okay. You're not gonna make this easy for me, are you, my guy? Another fetch quest. Quest within a quest. It's always a quest. There's always a quest. That needs to be a t-shirt. The quest is never the quest is never the quest.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia.
Okay, so she's in orbit around Saturn. Let's go.
That's about enough. State your business or I open fire. That's more like it. So, tell me what you're doing here. I'll decide whether or not to strip you for salvage.
Okay, I'm here to save your life.
Oh yeah? From what? Yours the only thing around here that looks like a threat to me. So, give me one good reason why I shouldn't feed you to the void.
I can get Simon Ryujin to stop hunting you.
Simon will never stop. The man will hold a grudge until his dying breath.
Well, Simon will stop if he believes you're dead.
Perhaps. But just how do you propose intend on staying very much alive.
Simon wants your gun as proof of death.
He wants the very thing that protects my life. Of course he does. He knows I would never... All right. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get her. You have my word, you won't be harmed. For whatever that's worth.
Now, if I like this ship, I might just take it.
Docking cycle complete.
The ship is a little small.
I'm impressed. Simon managed to find someone with guts to come after me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that he wants Ember as proof of this. He knows I'd never part with her.
Well, what's the story behind Ember?
The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. She saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean. I don't think so. You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit.
Are you
the
kidding?
The truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship.
Look, if you want to come out of this deal alive, I'd rethink your position.
I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind.
Look, I'm not going to be the one to start anything. How about just hand over the gun? You'd hate to be running for the rest of your life.
I suppose you have a point. I already have enough targets on me as it is.
I wouldn't come after someone like you unless I knew I had the upper hand.
You only think you have the upper hand. Besides, I'd start questioning your judgment if I were you. That's why you're in this situation.
Oh my God. Like, I've taken on a lot worse. Are you sure you know how this is gonna end?
True. I'd hate to misjudge. Okay. Fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different?
Okay. Just, keep up your end of the deal.
Oh, don't worry. I see this as some well-needed, dare I say, deserved time off. I'm looking forward to the fresh start. I guess Simon chose wisely. For once. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan. You got what you came for.
I'm just looking to see if you got any loot I can borrow. I'll take that credit. I mean, you don't mind if I take the credits, right? Good. Got any contraband? What's down here? Oh, we got more stuff down here, do we? Okay, what is with this? Okay, see, this is one of the things that I love about Starfield is that if you look around, there is something of a story from time to time that's told in like pictures and items that are everywhere. And I'm wondering if like the stuff in this locker would be something that like a kid would draw. I don't think these are hers, and I'm wondering if maybe she has a kid. We've got a board game. Then over here we've just got regular tools and stuff. But this, see, this is something that you don't really normally see. Party cups, soccer ball, markers, and paintings. Yeah, I'm thinking she might have a kid. Maybe she's estranged from them.
Look who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay up.
Okay. Ember's all yours. I'm surprised you couldn't handle Malai yourself.
Things aren't as easy when there's a history to consider. A moment's hesitation or slip in judgment is just a bullet in the brain.
Uh-huh. Well, you can rest easy now. She's gone. On vacation. I mean, she's gone.
A world without Malai Liskova. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind.
All right. Now, let's get back to business.
Yes, let's. Enough about the past. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself.
I'm sorry. I need to do what now? I have to get the actual information myself?
Getting information is what you people do. I'm just a lowly, yet very well paid informant. Here to point you in the right direction.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you. I'm sure Ryujin will appreciate it.
Oh, they will.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Okay, not exactly sure what all that's about, but now let's read the file here. All right. Stanley McMillan, Infinity Ltd. Senior Sales Representative, threat level none. Schedule, approximate local time, 7:30, leaves Lux Condos for work at Deimos Star Yards. He's at Deimos Star Yards until 11 until he leaves for lunch. Frequents Jane's Goods. So Jane's Goods for, what? Two and a half hours? Returns to work, remains at office until day is over. Leaves for work for the Broken Spear. At the Broken Spear until 22:30. Returns to Lux Condos. Home, temporary. Lux Condominiums, A10. None. Shipped, none. Dropped off by Infinity Ltd. Chauffeur. Okay. So I have to get into what? His apartment? If that's the case, then when he's on his lunch break, that'd be the best time to nab something. Okay. I need to get my hands on Project Dominion. I have to find a way to access Stanley McMillan's computer in the Deimos Star Yards corporate office and download the files to the untraceable storage slate. So I'll have to do it while he's at lunch. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so we just have to wait, right?
While I may technically work in HR, Tia's really the one to see for any work concerns.
Oh, there we go. He's getting up. Perfect. And we're in. Okay. Really? Warning, files are encrypted. Additional decryption software will be required to run. Downloading complete. Heart, be prepared. Just checking up to make sure you're properly prepared for this meeting. Lucas expects you to be prepared, so be sure to at least be familiar with the reps that are coming. Don't expect me to cover for you this time. I want to know what this is that I'm getting. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I got what I came here for. I think we pulled that off without a hitch. I think that was absolutely perfect.
I've got my eye on it. Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Well, that took longer than expected.
Oh, come on.
The information Simon had was worth it.
After what I went through, it better be.
Good. Now let's see what Simon thinks is so important. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. This is a sales initiative for Project Dominion. It's not an Infinity Ltd design. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Wait, so they stole one of our designs and... Okay, never mind. And we stole it from them? Well, I guess it sucks to be them, doesn't it?
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation.
Oh boy. Let's see. Well, we can't allow the mole to get their hands on any more information.
Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
Look, lady, this is just a summer job. I'm only in it for the money.
So much for any faith in our security team. Don't screw this up. I've fired people for this.
Dalton.
Ah, the lovely Miss Amada. How can I help?
Cut the crap, Dalton. I'm sending an operative your way, along with some files to your computer.
I'll be ready.
Not for this one, but I trust you'll get it done. I'm sure I don't need to remind you that this situation demands discretion.
Okay. Oh, we got some trophies here. What does this say? Award Best Design. Best Product. Oh my goodness. What does this one say? Best Technology. Best Design of the Year. Why can't I activate the display screen? Kind of weird. All right, so that's where I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I really appreciate it. And of course, if you want to see more Starfield in my modded Starfield playthrough, I do have a complete playlist you can go check out. And yeah, I highly recommend it, as well as some of the other videos and series that I've been playing. Look for this and some others that I'm going to be doing and putting up on the channel. I'm going to be getting back into some of the older series that I've kind of been neglecting. Yeah, don't forget to go check those out, as well as my live streams. I stream over on Twitch and occasionally on YouTube as well. So yeah, you can catch me there and stop by and say hello. If you want to help support the channel, you can by becoming a channel member, or you can become a member of the Patreon, or just buying me a coffee. Every little bit helps. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Keep being awesome, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.